What is the mission of the National Park Service?
Well, the mission of the National Park Service is to conserve the scenery, the natural and historic objects, and the wildlife in United States national parks, and to provide for the public enjoyment of these features in a manner that will leave them unimpaired for the enjoyment of future generations. So in a nutshell, what we're basically saying is we've got to protect and preserve these places so that 100 years from now, people can enjoy the same experience that people are today.
And could you explain the reasons why you're here in Germany, why you're here for the speaker tour?
Well, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the national parks, to help people to understand how important they are to the American people and what an innovative idea they were for the world. And it's something we're very proud of in America because they showcase so much about what we are as a people and how we've come to develop as a nation. And we want to share that enthusiasm that we have for these parks with other people and give them a chance to see and know America in the right light. We're a complex society, and that's exhibited through our national parks. They're just a wonderful place to see and appreciate how America came to be what it is today.
And what is the best way for visitors, particularly international visitors, to plan a trip to the United States?
Well, there's a number of sites in Germany. There's a site called www.naturlichusa.de, and that links into a number of websites that can give you information about the national parks and other public lands in the United States. There is a website called www.rec.gov that can provide some further information that's provided through the United States government. But web information can help you to understand and get to know some of the parks. But there are so many different resources around the country. We have 401 different types of park units in the United States. They're all unique. They're all incredibly important in the stories they tell. And so trying to sort through them, the website can help you do that. But there's a number of ways to kind of gain that information. And then as far as the time and place, it kind of depends on your availability and what part of the country you're going from. When we say we have 401 sites, they're in all 50 states, they're in Guam, they're in Puerto Rico, they're in the Virgin Islands, and they're in American Samoa. So, coming to the United States, it just depends on which part of the country you're coming to as far as which of these resources you might want to take advantage of when you're in the area. But I know that all the parks in all of those 401 locations would love to have people come and visit them so they could show off these lands.
And when do you recommend is the best time to visit a U.S. national park?
Well, pretty much any time of year, because it depends on where you're coming. If you want a winter experience, we have parks that will afford you that. If you're coming in the winter but you'd like to stay warm, we have parks that will afford you that opportunity. So it depends on where you're going and the seasonality, but one of the things we have coming up, a special event that's real important for us in the Park Service, is that in the year 2016 we'll be celebrating our 100th anniversary of existence as a National Park Service. And we would welcome people to come anytime during that year, and hopefully they'll be able to join us as we celebrate our centennial year of existence and move forward into our second century of management of these incredible resources on behalf of the American people.